Everybody, it's Gerard at the Refinery, and today we're going to talk about methods of drying your car. So here at the Refinery we've got this car which has just received a maintenance wash, so it's really clean right now. This car has ceramic coating on it, so the water beads very well off of it, but that still doesn't mean you don't have to dry the car. You can see on any of the panels that there's, the beading water and so on. Ceramic coatings are great at having that surface being really hydrophobic and allowing most of the water to run off, but you still do need to dry it properly in order to have a streak-free, water spot-free shine on the car afterwards. The drying process of a maintenance wash is actually where you introduce the most damage on a vehicle's surface. So there's really two key methods that we use here at the Refinery. One is using pressurized air. The other is using a good soft microfiber towel. First, on the pressurized air, we have a portable unit that streams out really high velocity air. And the reason why we really like using pressurized air is without touching it at all, without causing any friction, it's going to leave a nice clean shine. But you still do need a little bit, it'll often leave little trails of moisture behind, but that can be absorbed really quickly with a very soft microfiber cloth. When you're at home, when you maybe don't have quite the right either tools or process, that's when you can be introducing a whole bunch of swirl marks on the surface or little spider web scratches and so on. And even though you were trying to wash the car and doing right by the car, you're accidentally causing surface marring and so on. Now the second way, which is a bit more practical, if you're at home, you don't have a source of pressurized air, you don't have a special tool, some people will use leaf blowers or other means of trying to replicate that. All of those are good, although they can often kick up a lot of dust, and then you end up making the car a little bit dirtier again if you're not doing it quite right. The tried and true method is using a proper drying towel and the proper technique. So here we're gonna do a quick demonstration of it. This is the Geon Silk Dryer large drying towel. So there's two different sizes of this towel. You can see one side is not plush, the other side is plush. This is designed to be a drying towel. That's why the plush side is long and it's quite good at wicking water. So the most common mistake with drying, even if you've got the right type of towel, as opposed to using like your old beach towel or something like that, those will cause the surface scratches that you're trying to avoid. Using a good towel, the purpose is not to, or the objective is not to sort of use friction and wiping to dry the car. It's let the towel do its job and how it was designed to work. So we're going to show you that on this back panel here. So you can see this has not been dried yet. It's got a lot of balls of water and beads of water on it. And the right way of using it is plush side down. Just lay it on the surface, and you can either let gravity do its job for 2 or 3 seconds, or sometimes if there's a lot of shape, you can sometimes even just give it a little tap to make sure that the towel's sitting flat, and then just give it a gentle pull to the next part of the wet. I like to give it a little bit of a pat, and then that's enough. So you can see when it comes off for a second, there's a very light haze of the moisture, but it dries in 5 to 10 seconds and all of that is gone. So the key with it is, again, let the towel do its job, let gravity do its work, let the wicking of the fibers grab the water that's sitting on the surface, and then just gently pull it off, and there you have a streak-free shine that hasn't caused any damage to your surface. If you're looking for any products for home, visit www.therefinery.ltd, where you can find this towel and others. But again, one large towel should be good enough to dry the entire car, and you'll keep your car in good shape at home. Thanks for watching.